How poor gut health leads to 15 major diseases and illnesses. Gut health and chronic inflammation. Poor gut health can lead to all sorts of health problems for you. This video and article highlights just 15 of the hundreds of major diseases and illnesses you can suffer from. So, how healthy, or poor, is your gut health? In this fifth video in the series of the secrets of your gut health, you'll discover how poor gut health leads to 15 major diseases and illnesses. Plus, you'll also see how the link between gut health and chronic inflammation impacts on every cell and cell membrane in your body. Before then, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're also enjoying the other videos in this series, and then please click the grey bell icon to be notified of future videos being uploaded to the Natural Health Guys channel. The root cause of most diseases and illnesses is your diet, being the processed and ultra-processed foods that make up over half of your daily food consumption. At a cellular health level, most people suffer with chronic inflammation, and this is what drives these diseases and illnesses. That's why what you consume impacts on your gut and gut health, because this is where the components of the food you eat are distributed to every part of your body, and impacts on every single cell in your body. Your skin, hair, nails, muscles, bones, blood, eyes, and all of the internal organs, including your brain, your heart, the gut itself, the nervous system, and the immune system, are all affected. The gut is the distribution center, and it distributes whatever type of food you pass to it, irrespective of whether it's good or bad. The problem today is that it's mostly bad food. So, what are you going to do to change that? How many stomach upsets will it take for you to change your eating and lifestyle habits? How often and for how long are you going to feel stressed, anxious, tired, and feeling down before you change your eating and lifestyle habits? How many more times do you need to visit your doctor and take more harmful medication before you wake up to the fact that you need to change your eating and lifestyle habits? A huge part of your immunity is developed in the gut, along with neurotransmitters and hormones that regulate your mood and feelings. Is it any wonder then that your immunity is unable to fight off many of the illnesses, colds, and viruses that you suffer with? The condition of your gut microbiome is key to helping your gut to heal naturally, as it can help treat many health problems you are either experiencing or are likely to experience if you don't take action to change your eating and lifestyle habits. And if any of the above is not enough to hammer home the risk you put yourself at by continually ignoring the importance of dealing with poor gut health, perhaps by considering how poor gut health leads to 15 major diseases and illnesses as follows, might spur your interaction. Number 1. Obesity. Obesity is one of the top health issues that people suffer with, largely blamed on poor lifestyle choices, especially a diet made up of processed food, which is also further aggravated by a lack of basic exercise. An imbalance in the gut microbiome, called dysbiosis, develops as a consequence of your poor diet. Dysbiosis affects the gut's ability to absorb nutrients and to store fat properly. Number 2. Autoimmune diseases. Autoimmune diseases make your body's defense system effectively attack its own healthy cells, mistaking those cells for invaders. That's because chronic inflammation compromises the immune system by getting out of control. And because the majority of the immunity is found in the gut, dysbiosis can damage the gut, thereby helping to stoke the chronic inflammation fires all over your body. Number 3. Cardiovascular diseases. Studies have found that certain bacteria in the gut can produce higher amounts of TMAO, trimethylamine N-oxide. With high levels of TMAO, you're at a higher risk of suffering from a heart attack or stroke. Number 4. Type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is very much linked to gut health. For example, a leaky gut caused by chronic inflammation often leads to increased insulin resistance, which leads to type 2 diabetes. Diet and lifestyle changes can help to stop the onset of this disease, and in some cases effectively reverse it. Number 5. Psoriasis. An unhealthy gut can also manifest in your skin condition, and psoriasis is one of the skin irritations you might experience. The condition is painful, highlighted by scaly patches of skin, and is also associated with dysbiosis in the gut. Psoriasis can arise owing to an overgrowth of candida, a leaky gut, and inflammatory bowel disease. Number 6. Acne. A leaky gut allows particles to enter the bloodstream, and some bacteria can cause skin irritation. If you're having a breakout of acne that just won't go away, it's worth checking your gut health. Number 7. Acid reflux. Small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, has been associated with acid reflux. Some people experience GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease, which is worse than acid reflux. The overgrowth of bacteria affects the small intestine, which then pushes acid from the stomach towards the esophagus. Number 8. Constipation. Digestive problems are common, and constipation is one of the health problems caused by a poor gut condition. Constipation can happen when the gut contains lower levels of certain bacteria. Dysbiosis can also lead to diarrhea. Number 9. Stress and anxiety. Both stress and anxiety can be paralyzing. They are the most common mental health issues linked to gut health. The gut is responsible for producing some of the neurotransmitter chemicals that control your moods and sleep patterns. And the underlying conditions are usually triggered by external factors such as your environment, including the workplace and personal relationships, to name just 2. Number 10. Depression. This can be looked at as being the next step along from stress and anxiety problems, because if stress and anxiety are left unchecked, over time the moods and thought processes lead to depressive thoughts and behavior. And like all of these diseases, it can be traced back to your gut health. Number 11. Dementia. Dementia is one of the top reasons for death in the world, and dare we say, this is the next step on the downward spiral from stress, anxiety and depression. Now do you see how bad gut health impacts directly on your mental health? Number 12. Osteoarthritis. Who would have thought that the pain in your joints could be due to your gut health? Well, we've already mentioned that to get your gut health back into balance, the foundation to your gut health is to also get your cellular health back into balance. Because chronic inflammation impacts on every single cell and cell membrane in your body, and your bones and joints are no exception. Number 13. Asthma. Asthma and other respiratory diseases and illnesses arise as a consequence of a weakened immune system, leaving you open to colds and viruses that can easily lead to more severe problems, such as pneumonia. However, there is some bacteria in the gut that, when they're out of balance, also contribute to the development of asthma. Number 14. Thyroid problems. Bacteria in the gut play an important role in metabolizing thyroid hormones. When the gut microbiome is compromised, the imbalance can decrease thyroid hormone conversions, leading to thyroid problems. Number 15. Cancer. Many studies surrounding cancer continue to take place. However, cancer cells thrive on previously healthy cells that are now damaged. Many of those cells are damaged by chronic inflammation, which arises as a consequence of poor diet choices. Cancer is the world's second highest cause of death, and according to the WHO, World Health Organization, the number of people being diagnosed with the disease is expected to increase by 70% over the next 20 years. Poor gut health plays a significant part in the incidence of virtually all cancers. Summing up, it's apparent that gut health is largely responsible for your overall health. And underpinning that is your cellular health. For our cellular health to be strong, we need to rely on our diet to ensure we consume food that is full of natural vitamins, nutrients and compounds, especially essential fatty acids such as anti-inflammatory omega-3s. Equally, to overcome and reduce the chronic inflammation in your body, cut out the processed and ultra-processed foods, as these are full of inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids. From the inside of your stomach to your lungs, heart, and brain, and to the outside of your body and your skin, diseases and ill health can be linked to the condition of your gut microbiome. Poor gut health has been increasing significantly since the Second World War, when our diet started shifting from food provided by Mother Nature to the man-made manufactured processed food. You only have to look at the science and the test results to see that all diseases and illnesses are showing up in people more often, and at a much younger age. A counter-argument to that is the improvement in detection rates owing to the advancement in technology, but it doesn't explain the deterioration in our health. However, the trend for life expectancy rates in the US and in the UK are now decreasing, and that has nothing to do with detection rates, and everything to do with people getting sicker at an earlier age than previous generations. And that's something we should no longer stomach. The Secrets of Your Gut Health video series is continued in the next video, which looks at how gut bacteria affects your weight. We hope you found this video helpful and of interest, and please feel free to share with people you think will also find this video worth watching. To get more videos like this one, why not become an exclusive subscriber of this channel? By clicking on the subscribe button in the bottom right corner of this video, and then click the grey bell icon to ensure you get notified of when the next video is uploaded. Many thanks. And eat well and be well, 'cause you and your stomach deserve it.